What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, as you read in the title, I have here with me the Adidas Copa Pure 3 Elite. Before I get these out of the box, if you guys are liking the content, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and with that being said, let's get these out of the box. Now, I have really high hopes for these because, well, hold on. Oh, boot bag, sick color. We're gonna toss it over here because of the wind. The Copa 2s, if you guys haven't seen that video, they were nice, but honestly, for the 1 month review, the leather just tore on the bit where the upper connects to the sole plate, and honestly, I was very disappointed. But these also have leather, but this type of leather, oh my gosh, just look at this, dude. It feels more structured. But in this video, we're gonna see how these feel on feet. I'm gonna give you guys my honest impressions on them with literally first time having them on feet. So this is a super honest, non-biased review. One thing I'm really looking forward to what they did with this boot, well, what they changed with this boot going into this boot compared to the 2s is this knitted tongue. On the Copa Pure Plus, the ones that I had that knitted tongue, but it was essentially like a laceless boot that just had added laces to it. These, as you can see, have like their own separate compartment, kind of like the Tiempo 9s and 10s, I ain't gonna lie. For that sock like tongue, just to the touch, these just feel so nice. I cannot wait to get these on my feet. Let's do it. Colorway is sick as always. A nice white boot is so nice. Ooh, it's gonna be easy. Oh yeah, that was so much easier than the 2s. Nice. Oh my goodness. The sizing. All right, so you guys, if you guys saw my Copa Pure 2 review, I got a size 10.5, and I was really complaining about the length of the boot. So in these, oh my gosh, it's so comfortable. I got a size 10, and if you look at my toe, it's right here. It doesn't feel long, but the fit feels so much better than a 10.5 in the 2s. So I think I made a right decision with going with the size 10 US in these rather than a size 10.5. But first impressions with having these on feet, oh my gosh, guys, these are actually so comfortable. The material that they used, like this sock liner, or not the sock liner, the sock like tongue, is just so comfortable. I'm not sure what it is about really what they changed, because it still has fusion skin, but it's obviously a different type of fusion skin compared to the 2s, because they just feel so much comfortable already, and they almost have a sense of like a feeling of premium quality materials is what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, these are so comfortable. All right, let's get first touch on the ball. All right, so genuinely, I'm already feeling such a better sense of lockdown in my heel area comparing them to the 2s. I think in the unboxing video, I showed that the heel area is a little bit more pinched than the 2s, and honestly, that's exactly what I'm feeling, and it feels more secure as far as lockdown. Oh, but these, oh my gosh. Okay. First touch. Nice, and ooh, okay. Oh, these feel relatively lightweight as well. That's actually really nice. If I could juggle. Yeah, that change that they added on the fusion skin upper honestly is such a plus, just because with just juggling the ball, I feel more of a not like a sense of padding, but let's say like the 2s felt a little bit like, they obviously felt like the calf leather that they are, but they felt thin, like very thin. And these still are a little thin, but I feel like I get a better sense of touch on the ball. One of the biggest things that I'm noticing with these right away is that they just feel so much more comfortable on my feet than the twos did. The twos kind of almost felt clunky on my feet. These feel nice. Oh, that calf leather's real nice on the toe box. My toes can just move freely, which they could also in the twos. It's just wow. But also I think it's because these aren't a size 10.5 and a half a size down, and that is making it just feel more connected to my foot, if that makes any sense. Although I am gonna say these definitely feel like they're gonna need some a longer break-in time. Ooh, oh, seriously? Just because maneuvering around here like I just did, I'm feeling some pressure points here on the side, and I am always feeling pressure points there because I'm a wide-footed player. I got wide feet. Although I have no doubt that this calf leather is going to break in nicely, because in the unboxing video to the touch it was very comfortable, and now having them on feet, it's just the comfort that I was expecting. Much more comfortable than the twos, that's for sure. All right, bins. We will not speak about that touch. Another massive thing that I love about these, comparing them to the twos, is the freaking sole plate, man. Most of these studs are conical, if not literally all of them except for 3. And I play on AG like literally 99.9% of the time, and it's just so nice on my knees. It's so much nicer to maneuver around. And it's very, oh shoot, yikes. It's very forgiving on an AG pitch, and that's something very, very nice. Man, my shots keep on going too high. One thing I am gonna say about this, and you guys have probably noticed just by looking at them, the laces are extremely long. Like there's a lot of them. Wait, actually, I think that might be because there's another lace hole that I can put the laces through, and I actually might do that just because I always go to that end lace hole. But putting them on feet, just how they came in box and how the laces already were, the laces are pretty long. I mean, it doesn't really play much of a big factor in how they feel, except for like you might get a little bit more lockdown if you use these back laces, which honestly after this shoot I'm probably just gonna do that because it might be a little bit more comfortable. And by a little bit more comfortable, it's kind of crazy because these are insanely comfortable. Yeah, I'm really loving this heel area and how it just, oh come on, it just has a much better sense of lockdown than the twos did. Maybe. Let's hit it again. That was nice. All right, one more and I'll give you guys my final honest thoughts on these. But so far, I mean, they just are so nice. Dang, a little bit lower, that would have been nice. All right, final thoughts on the Copa Pure 3 Elite. Honestly, these are so much better than the twos. I'm really loving the fusion skin that these threes have compared to the twos. Like I said, in the twos, they just feel very, very thin. Which is crazy because I'm pretty sure in that video I was telling you that the boots felt very padded, but going into the 1 month review, it's just after kicking in them, they just thinned out. Not sure if that's gonna happen with these going into the 1 month review, but I'm also hoping that they don't tear like the twos did going into the 1 month review, or even just before then. As far as like how they overall feel on feet, they just feel more seamless on my feet than the twos did, even though the twos had that already laceless construction with just laces added on top of that, if that makes any sense. I really love how they added like almost like the tiempo upper that it has, like with the sock like tongue, and then the upper part of the boot just folding on top of it. Now overall, what am I gonna rate these out of 10? I'm gonna give them a solid 8.5 out of 10, just because I know I'm gonna have to properly break these in. I am feeling pressure points here on the side, but Like I said earlier, I have no doubt that's going to be gone by the 1 month review, or just by wearing them, maybe even after this session I'm about to have. Very, very solid boot. I absolutely love how they changed the heel area in the 3s. It just feels so much nicer going into like just walking or doing anything with them. These are the whitest these boots are ever going to be, and that's very unfortunate. But at least I got it on video, so I can always look back at this and be like, wow, those boots were once white. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments of the Copa Pure 3s. In my opinion, this is such a massive upgrade coming from the 2s. They just feel so much better on my feet. And comment down below if you've ever worn a Copa, because honestly, if you haven't, I would recommend starting with these. As far as sizing, if you have the opportunity to try them on in store, try them true to size. If you've got too much room in your toe box, and go half a size down. But some people like a little extra room in their toe box. Me personally, I like it a little bit more snug. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you've ever tried a Copa, and if you have, what's your rating out of 10? For me, like I said, 8.5. Very solid boots. But with that being said, make sure you go down, subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helped me to be able to do a lot more of these videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.